To the I-Team now, some unexpected Christmas cash will be coming to hundreds of commuters who passed through Clayton County over the past 2 years.
Back in November, the city of Jonesboro acknowledged mailing out speeding tickets that were based on the wrong speed limit. Fox 5 I-Team reporter Johnny Edwards first found the glitch, and now we have more details on just how much money drivers will be getting back. Johnny?
That's right, Russ and Courtney. The city did a full audit of its automated speed cameras, and it turns out the problem was bigger than we realized. See these cameras watching every car that passes by Jonesboro schools, clocking speeds, photographing license plates, and slapping citations on car owners? Well, for the past 2 years, it's the cameras who have been doing wrong. According to an audit by the Jonesboro Police Department, the city's school speed zone cameras issued more than 1,200 tickets erroneously, forcing drivers who hadn't broken the law to pay up. Now, after a Fox 5 I-Team investigation uncovered speed cameras using the wrong speed limits, it's the city who will be paying up. More than $76,000 in refunds in the form of holiday checks and credit card debits to hundreds of people who may not even know they're owed the money.
This is the camera that keeps taking my tag.
It all started with this woman.
I come westbound.
Elise Woodhouse said she knew she didn't deserve the 2 speeding tickets she received back-to-back in the mail last spring, totaling $250 in fines.
After my court hearing, I knew that I needed someone to help me get to the bottom of this situation. So that's when I called you.
That call would spark our investigation that would reveal something alarming. These automatic speed cameras set up outside schools all across Georgia, it turns out they're capable of massive mistakes. We examined Woodhouse's citations, as well as more than 17,000 others from calendar year 2023. Our investigation found Jonesboro issued hundreds of false speeding tickets this year. The problem? The automatic cameras often ticketed drivers like Woodhouse based on a 25-mile-per-hour speed limit during times when these camera lights weren't scheduled to be flashing. If the camera lights aren't flashing, then the speed limit here is supposed to be 35.
We are still looking into it.
In an interview last month, Jonesboro Police Chief Tommy Henderson blamed a programming error. The way the system works, though, a Jonesboro officer is supposed to review and sign off on all citations.
Apparently, maybe there was a mistake that was made. We are human. We make mistakes.
The city went back further and found nearly triple the number of erroneous tickets that the Fox 5 I-Team found. Here's how the reimbursement plan will work. According to the city, if you paid your ticket by check or money order, you'll get a check back in the mail. If you paid by credit card, expect to see an automatic refund to your credit card account. The city expects the process will take about 4 months to complete, meaning everyone should have their surprise Christmas money no later than Easter. For anyone with questions, the city provided a phone number, 470-726-1610. The city said in the statement, "We understand the inconvenience this may have caused, and we sincerely appreciate everyone's patience and understanding as we work diligently with our vendor to make the necessary corrections." Trial attorney Lester Tate says what happened in Jonesboro shows the entire system of automated speed cameras needs to be thrown out.
What this does is it fundamentally deprives the person who is accused of going too fast through the school zone of being able to have their day in court, or at least have a meaningful day in court. And it does so, with both a carrot and a stick. We're not going to give you all these rights, but also you're not going to get any points for this. It's only going to be $75. So the total incentive is keep your mouth shut, pay your fine, and let us have your money.
Police Chief Henderson, though, still defends the cameras, saying they keep students, school staff, and drivers safe. He said the system just has to be monitored better.
So we have looked at the program, looked at our settings, and we're making sure that we check those. We're going to run periodic audits on the system going forward. So we're already making those corrections and making sure that we stay on top of it.
Now, what Lester Tate pointed out about the fines being set low means a lot of people probably paid these tickets without looking too closely at them. The first ticket is only $75. So the strangest part of all this is that a lot of people ticketed probably don't even know they're owed the money back, which they'll hopefully be receiving soon.
Well, nice job. This affects a lot of people, and apparently the state legislature is taking notice and talking about changing the law when it comes to these devices. How's that going?
Yeah, that's true. You know, since we aired that first story, we've heard from a lot of people who got ticketed who are just confused about the way these things work. You know, the cameras, they're allowed to ticket people all day long, even when the lights are not flashing, all day on a school day. And so Representative Jay Collins from Villa Rica is proposing to reintroduce a bill that would clear up some of this confusion, hopefully, like say that the lights have got to be flashing before you can be ticketed, saying that the signage needs to be more consistent, and also making it easier to fight these tickets in court.
Yeah, sounds like the necessary changes are in the process of being made, but good that people are getting their money back. It's not fair to get a ticket that you don't deserve.
Absolutely, especially when you weren't breaking the law. Justice is not being served.
Yeah, absolutely. Johnny, thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks, John.